Hi, today I'm going to show how we can safely use AI on sensitive data without exposing PII information. This demo combines with Google DLP, Thales CipherTrust CRDP, and Gemini, all running inside our DevOps pipeline on Kubernetes and GKE. The storyline is simple. Instead of feeding raw PII into AI, we tokenize it at source, resolve compliance, and enable business. Here is the sample patient record. It contains multiple kinds of sensitive information, names, date of birth, social security number or IC number, emails, and so on. Even a credit card within the notes. If we put this data directly into Gemini and any AI system, we would immediately violate compliance frameworks such as GDPR, HIPAA, or MSTRM. This is a challenge that every bank, hospitals, and government agencies faces when adopting AI. Now watch what happens when we run this record through Google DLP, configured with Thales CRDP tokenization policies. In seconds, the sensitive information are transformed, names, addresses, identity numbers, and credit cards, and so forth. Notice the values still keep the format, the credit card keeps the last 4 digits, and so on. This is format preservative encryption or tokenization, so the data remain useful for analytic but no longer sensitive. Here on the right, you can see the safe tokenized version. In this case, I have kept the token header to identify where the data has been tokenized. And if I expand the substitution list, we also get a detailed audit log, exactly which values are protected and what policy has been applied. So this is the compliance guardrail at data ingest. Next, let's use AI. Now that we have tokenized data, first we ask Gemini to summarize the patient history. It correctly identifies the patient information. We'll ignore the personal identity information. Notice that we are working with a real Gemini in this case, as he's prompting for me on which patient to ask, as there's more than one. Next, we can also ask about credit card number. Notice that it can return a tokenized FPE value. Of course, the last 4 digits, which we can use to identify, but not the original. And finally, if we ask the patient name, Gemini cannot review it because the cleartext version never get input into Gemini itself. This proves that we can still unlock insights with AI while ensuring no sensitive identifiers. Next, we can show in terms of legitimate cases where we need to review the cleartext. Here's the privileged detokenization come in. An authorized user can request review of the single token, provide their username and business justification. The system returns clear text, but only under policy and with full audit trail. Notice by default, we only show a mask value in the UI, and the full clear text is hidden beyond the authorization step. Most importantly, this detokenized value is now fed back into Gemini. Wrap up. We took a raw record text with PII, applied Thales tokenization as source, and then safely run AI queries with Gemini. Insights are preserved, sensitive data is protected, and compliance is enforced. This demo shows how we can extend our DevOps plus AI security platform with new privacy guardrail, making AI adoption safe in regulated industries. That's how we move from AI with risk to AI with confidence.